What is your American dream?
I'm from the Philippines. My American dream is to have a job wherein I can help people to achieve their dreams, which is the most important thing for me.
I'm American. I was born in New York, and my American dream is to constantly learn and grow and use whatever God's given me to help as many people as I can.
I'm from Belgium, and my American dream is to bring laughter and joy into people's lives through comedy.
My family background is West Indian with roots in Curacao, Guyana, and Puerto Rico. My American dream is to live in a country where everybody loves and respects one another.
My background is Irish and African American. My American dream would be to make enough to live a happy and fulfilling life.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. It's you, Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're live. We're live. I'm wearing a hoodie. I got my scarf on. It's freezing out there, dude, and it's snowing. Welcome to the Brad and Squeeze Show, 93.5 WVIP FM listeners, and also on the Brad and Squeeze Show. Once again, folks, we're here. We're ready. And, of course, this is the immigration edition of the Brad and Squeeze Show live at 9. Want to remind you all to once again call us at 1-800-529-5465 with your immigration questions. That happens to be 1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-LAWLINK. Also, do remember to place your questions on our social media page, Brad and Squeeze. Yes, go to Facebook, type in Brad and Squeeze. It will pop up. Go to that page. Place your questions there in reference to immigration. And, of course, the attorney, Bradford H. Bernstein, will get those questions answered for you within this hour. Later on in the hour, we do have the social media queen coming up. She will actually read those questions off. Once again, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. And it's time for me to shoot the breeze with Brad Bernstein.
How are you, sir?
I am doing.
You are doing.
Yes, I'm doing. I'm sharing.
You are doing.
I'm sharing.
How are you? And welcome to everybody, including people in Alabama who voted in a decent human being. By coincidence, it is National Alabama Day. I have a little bit of a cold today, Squeeze.
You sure that's what's in your throat?
Yes. What else would be in my throat?
I don't know.
Sometimes they say there's a frog caught in your throat.
Don't know.
Sometimes they say you got a little something else, maybe some food caught in your throat.
How do things end up in your throat?
Well, right now it is called, I guess human, whatever you would call it, that drips into your throat. I have a bit of a cold.
Disgusting.
It's life. That's how it is.
You saw my post? I don't give a,
No, I did not see your post this morning. No, I was suffering in bed this morning with trying to get up because like when you're like sick and have a cold and like little like flu-like symptoms. It's good that we're separated by this big screen.
I'm going to actually be very stereotypical right now. Okay, you being like Jamaicans when it rains, you don't want to leave your house. Is that what it is?
It may very well be.
Is that what it is?
Squeeze.
I'm disclaiming that. I'm being very stereotypical right now.
Right.
All right. But anyway, so what's happening, man? Before we get to the calls,
it is National Alabama Day, Squeeze.
Okay.
They are the 22nd state to join the union. They have put in a Democrat in what is basically a very strong Republican seat. They enjoy 60 miles of shoreline along the Gulf Coast. George Washington Carver first successfully planted a peanut in Alabama, and black women in Alabama in the election yesterday made history. The largest percentage of black women in any state to ever vote in a senatorial election was this past week in Alabama, and that actually propelled Doug Jones into the election. Had they not had the huge turnout of black women in Alabama voting,
Right.
the largest percentage of black women to ever vote in a national election,
That's
had that not happened, we would have had a racist, pedophile, anti-black, anti-gay, anti-Jew senator who then would have had to face senatorial ethics committee. So, to all the black women of Alabama, thank you very much for coming out. And they made a big difference, and they made history.
And to all the people who voted in Alabama,
Right.
in reference to, of course, voting for the right guy, and my daughter was calling her. I got to tell her I'll call her back later, sweetie.
Tell her you're on a live show. I know
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
angry at you at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? Family issues, right?
Hey, that's what daughters are for,
Yes, daughters are for it, to drive their dads crazy. By the way, did you see Omarosa? She was physically dragged out of the White House yesterday. She was fired by John Kelly, the chief of staff. And apparently, she wasn't leaving on pleasant terms.
Right.
And had there been reality TV cameras there, it probably would have been...
Maybe there were.
It probably would have been a stellar viewership.
Wasn't she like on The Apprentice or something like that?
She was on The Apprentice, and she was one of the quote unquote bad people on The Apprentice, the ones that tried to undermine all the other apprentices, and she kept winning, and she was doing everything underhanded. But somehow, because she was doing everything underhanded, and she was getting big ratings for Trump. So Trump liked her because she was getting big ratings. She was doing all these underlying dastardly things to, screw the other apprentices, and then eventually, all the other apprentices didn't like her.
So she was being like Trump.
Yeah, all the other apprentices didn't like her. It was a big thing. And apparently, after The Apprentice, her and Trump liked her so much, Trump hired her in the Trump Organization, and then brought her into the White House. But apparently, she just got fired. As Trump says, you're fired.
Why?
TMZ sources say Omarosa's swift exit was prompted by a blow-up during the White House holiday party Tuesday night. There was some fireworks at the White House party. It was reported that Secret Service physically removed her from the event and that her electronic White House pass had been deactivated. There were a number of issues. John Kelly and Omarosa didn't like each other. And I think I had read that she brought in without permission, she was part of a bridal party, and she brought into the bridal party to take their wedding photos in the Oval Office in the White House without permission, or something to that effect. Reporting, the Secret Service says reporting regarding Secret Service personnel physically removing Omarosa Manigault Newman from the White House complex is incorrect. The Secret Service replying, the Secret Service was not involved in the termination process of Ms. Manigault Newman or the escort off of the complex. Our only involvement in this matter was to deactivate the individual's pass, which grants access to the White House complex. It was reported that Omarosa and Trump butted heads over a number of issues, including the handling of Charlottesville, shockingly. Shockingly. And what else is happening in the news, Squeeze?
Same old thing. I mean, quite a few other things happening.
Did you see this thing with Keaton Jones?
Tell me more.
Keaton Jones, the little kid who was bullied.
Yeah.
You know about that?
I know all about it.
Right. So this little kid was bullied because he was ugly, or apparently he was ugly. Actually, I looked at the picture. He's a decent-looking kid. Not an ugly kid. He's okay-looking. He's handsome. Could turn out to be a very handsome kid, actually. Not so bad, right?
I'm listening.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Right. I mean, he's not Brad Pitt. But who is Brad Pitt? I'm not even Brad Pitt.
No, you're not.
Right? He's on par with me. I think I'm a decent-looking kid. I was a decent-looking kid, too. All right? No reason why he should be bullied.
Nope.
So he got bullied, and apparently there was a viral video about the bullying, and all of these athletes, LeBron James, the basketball player, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, Mark Ruffalo, actor, Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11 on the Netflix series Stranger Things, Bernice King, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, all came to his defense on Twitter, on social media, saying bullying has to stop. A GoFundMe page in the name of Keaton raised over $60,000. At first it was for the mom, now it's for his college education. And there was a lot of celebrities and Hollywood people who were saying, hey, stop the bullying. You know, this is not fair to this kid. Now it turns out that the mom had, people started looking into this. There was a Facebook page. The mom had some Confederate flags, some anti-Semitic things, some racist things on her Facebook page. And then the father of Keaton, who is now in jail, wrote on his Facebook page, "Holy F, I love being white. Keep calm and be white pride, Aryan pride." So these were all posted in 2014. And now people are saying, well, maybe this mother made all this stuff up about this kid. This is a white supremacist family. Why are we feeling bad for this child? I know you have been following this much more closely than I have, Squeeze.
This is the part where I give a feedback?
Yes.
What is Jill saying the question is?
I don't know.
Let me just give my perspective on this
Yes.
whole bullying thing
Yes.
with this kid.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
First and foremost, no one should bully anyone, regardless of race, creed, color, religion, ethnicity. It doesn't matter. There should be no bullying. Absolutely none. I am completely against bullying. All right?
Who is not against bullying? I don't know many people who would say that they are
The bully.
for bullying.
The bully is
I've
not.
never met anyone who says, yes, I'm for the bullying.
Donald Trump is.
Donald Trump is for
All right.
bullying.
All right, so that's one.
Okay.
However, this whole story is so convoluted and weird and mysterious that it have me thinking something is up with this. It appears or seems in many instances, from what I've seen on the internet, that this whole thing may have been made up to get money.
Well, that's the whole thing.
That the kid was actually acting. Okay, that's what some people are saying, that the kid was actually acting and was put up to do this by the mom, who evidently and obviously, based on what we see on the internet and the research that has been done, is racist. Okay, so the whole thing seemed made up, like it was all a scam.
Do you need to get that?
No, I'm sorry about that. All right, so what? The phone? Hey, come on, listen.
Put it on.
You know what, dude? I've seen worse happen on the show.
Yeah.
All right, so let's not even start with me. All right, so it's one of those.
Well, you know what? It's one thing to go and protect a bully. Okay, I'll tell you another issue. Now some people are fighting back, saying, well, now the bullies are attacking the mom. What do you think of that? That now they're attacking the mom for what perhaps the father, the mom claims it was the father who put up all these white supremacist things. And they're attacking the mom. You know what happens? It was all good. Even if they made up this whole story, even if I don't know, white supremacist, not white supremacist, it's always good to go speak up against bullying.
Yes.
It's when money starts coming in. Why should this kid be funded? Do you know how many kids get bullied every day in school who don't have a video up? Every day in school, kids are getting bullied. Why don't we fund every kid who gets bullied? Why is this kid getting $60,000? I think that's where all the issues start coming into play.
No, it starts to play before that, Brad.
But why is this kid getting $60,000? I can go to any school in the world and go find kids who are getting bullied.
What you just said is wrong.
It's not wrong.
I'm going to tell you why it's wrong.
Tell me why.
Okay? Because you said, fine if it's all made up and all that. No, it's not effing fine if it's made up. That's a scam.
But you didn't hear what I said.
You said that.
But you didn't hear what I said.
That's people scamming people out of. People are scamming people out of money.
But that's what I said. I said it's all fine, even if it's made up.
It's not fine.
Just listen, you're not listening to me.
You just said it again.
No, you're not. Because you don't let me finish. I said it's all fine, even if it's made up. That people say, okay, we're standing up against bullies. It's when money starts coming in. Go fund me. Go give this kid money, especially if it's a scam. It's not fine. But even if it wasn't a scam, even if it's what I'm saying is, even if it's not a scam, even if this thing happened. Why is this kid getting $60,000 and every other kid who's getting bullied gets nothing? Just because this kid had a video? Should every kid who has a video now, is LeBron James or all these stars every kid's gonna come up, I'm getting bullied, and probably kids are getting bullied a lot worse than this kid. There's kids out there that are committing suicide because they're getting bullied.
So then on the flip side, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, don't go fund this kid. Go start an organization. Go fund organizations to go change what's going on in America. Why is this kid getting $60,000? Whether he's getting bullied or not. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, now let me say what I let me say what
Do you
I have to
understand what
say.
I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but here's what I am saying, Brad. No one put a gun to LeBron's head. No one put a gun to anyone's head to give this kid money. So if I choose to give, I'm quite sure people have called me sometime and said, "Hey, Squeeze, can you help me with this situation?" And many people have that same situation, and I have helped.
But why? But why would anybody give this kid money? He got bullied. Yeah, there's lots of kids getting bullied.
Here's what I'm saying. No one put a gun to my head to help a specific person. No one put a gun to your head to help a specific person. No one put a gun to anyone's head to help a person. So if a person chooses to help someone, even outside of a charity, that's their business. That's how I look at that. So what you're saying is, I completely disagree with it.
I disagree with you.
If one chooses to help someone, that's that person. However, what I disagree with, if it's true, which it appears to be true, is that this whole thing was a scam. I completely disagree with that. There shouldn't be any freaking scam. You understand what I'm saying? So people, that's scamming people out of their money. Now, if the kid is genuinely being bullied and someone feels sensitive towards that specific kid and no other kid, that's their business. That's their business.
I don't know why this kid gets $60,000, even if he is getting
because
bullied.
People are sensitive to this kid.
There's 100 other kids I could go present to LeBron James. This kid's getting bullied. This kid's getting bullied. This kid's getting bullied.
Brad,
go give them to all the money. It's like the woman. Excuse me. It's like the woman. It's like the woman who called yesterday and says, "Brad, I need help. Squeeze, I need help going to school." Well, if I start, I have to put everybody to school then. Why am I selecting this person to go to school instead of that person to go to school?
You don't have to do everybody, Brad. I am simply saying, sometimes God will touch you in your heart and say, "Okay, well, you know what? I want you to help this person." That's it. You can't help everybody. You can't. It's impossible. And none of us can help everybody. Not even Bill Gates. Can't. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? We're having a huge...
What if it's a scam? That's bad.
I'm going to tell you something, Squeeze. I'm looking here at the comments.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm looking here at the comments.
The comments drive you.
Okay? I'm looking at the comments here about what we're debating, and nobody cares. They just want me to go get a shave already.
Look.
I'm reading here. It's like, "Brad, go get a shave. They're going to kill you soon. Candy's coming to wax me." I mean, that sounds personal. That's what everybody wants.
If you want to have somebody wax you, that's your business, man. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. You and your waxing, you can do anything. All right?
All right. You ready to go answer some immigration questions?
I am ready. I'm very, very, very upset right now because we do not have enough shares. I have shared my asphalt off, okay? I've been sharing here. I've been doing the social media work of your team and my team.
Yes.
Okay? Of the listeners, the Brad Squad, the Team Squeeze. So whenever you folks see me with my head down on my computer, I am actually sharing on Facebook all over the place. So this way we may have more viewers. All right? So Nicola Jackson says, Brad, 20 minutes in the show, and right now she feels bullied.
Why does she feel bullied? Why is she getting bullied? Why? We didn't say one word about Nicola Jackson. She is extraordinarily sensitive, Nicola Jackson.
Anyway, once again, folks, the number here is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. And here's how I look at it. If you can only help one person, help that one person. If you can help two, help two. That's all I got to say.
I think that if you're concerned about bullying, you should deal with it. And you're a celebrity, you should be dealing with it on a more national level to change everything. Changing one person is a great thing, but let's use your celebrity to change attitudes across the board. This kid's getting bullied everywhere. Don't just hand this kid money and say, "Okay, now I've done my thing." There's thousands, tens of thousands of kids getting bullied in every school across the United States of America. That's what I'm saying. So why is this kid getting money and nobody else?
In the defense of the
right,
celebrities, they cannot do they cannot do everyone.
But I understand that, and neither can we.
But
we can stand up. And
I am quite sure that these celebrities have donated money to other organizations. But for this specific instance, for some reason, they choose to do that.
I don't know.
So let's
to me, if I'm getting bullied, and maybe and in every school, some kid goes, "How come not me?"
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that.
Okay, so
you are going to get that. You can't help everybody. You can do as much as you can, but you can't help everybody.
All right, let's go to immigration. All right, let's go to Dennis Brooks in San Bernardino. And by the way, everybody, we'd like you to right now, please share this with your friends and family. We will be answering your immigration questions. And if you call right now, 1-800-529-5465. We only have Dennis from San Bernardino, California. Is that right where the raging fires are right now?
Why don't we ask him?
Let's go ask him. 1-800-529-5465. And please share this with your friends and family. Take the little arrow at the bottom of the thing and press it and share on your timeline. Let's go to Dennis in San Bernardino.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Hey.
I'm good. I'm calling to ask a question. I got my 2-year conditional card in March of this year.
Right.
However, I'm planning to take my wife to go visit my parents out of the country in Jamaica. I have no criminal background here, not even a traffic ticket.
So what's the problem?
So is there anything that I should be worried about?
Well, you're a permanent resident. You removed the conditions of your permanent residence. You're waiting on that decision. You should have gotten a letter from the immigration.
No, I just got it of March this year, but it's going to be the first time that I'm traveling.
Oh, go travel. You're a conditional resident. You have a green card. You said you don't even have a ticket. You're good to go. Don't stay out of the country for more than 6 months.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I was.
All right, you're good to go.
1-800-529-5465.
He just needed a little confidence in traveling, because in the United States of Donald Trump, who the hell knows what happens on any given day, which is why we're taking telephone calls right now, 1-800-529-5465. You know how many calls we have right now, Squeeze?
Yeah.
There are millions of people out there, Squeeze. Millions of people out there with immigration issues. Nicola Jackson is clapping that the show is finally beginning and we're going to be answering your immigration questions. And you know how many people are on hold, Nicola Jackson, to ask immigration questions right now? Take a guess. Do you think it would be 30, 40, 50 people out of the 1 million people who may need immigration help? Maybe some of those 1 million people are sleeping. Maybe they're at work. So maybe there's 20 people on hold who have immigration questions. There's absolutely 0 people on hold. Nobody has an immigration question, Squeeze. It's all about Christmas. It's all about Christmas, Omarosa, and this bully somewhere down south with the white supremacist parents. That's what this is all about. Nobody cares about immigration anymore. Squeeze. It's all about Omarosa. It's all about bullying. And it's all about Christmas and candy canes.
Did you connect?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. It's all about immigration right now. So,
it is.
So let me just open up the phone lines. All right. We've got 12 open lines. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions in reference to immigration, give us a call right now. The number here is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. I know it's a little bit snowy on the outside. And Brad, let me just give you a little bit of a history. Whenever it snows, whenever it rains, whenever there's something tragic happening,
this show.
Nobody tunes into us.
Squeeze,
all right?
Let me take a guess. Let me not take a guess. Let me take a guess.
We have
do you think it's snowing in Florida? You think it's snowing in California right now? This show is seen all over the United States of America.
Did we mark it down there?
Yes, we have. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get your immigration questions.
1-800-LAW-LINK.
And by the way, if you don't have any immigration questions, we have a Braducation segment, and then we're going to go to our social media check-in. Yeah. So let's see our Braducation video.
If my application was denied, may I file again?
You can file again and again and again until you get it right. Just because your application was denied doesn't mean it can't be fixed, doesn't mean you can't file again. And if it was denied for any reason that would make you inadmissible. Many times there's waivers also.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. All right.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Guess the one is listing on Facebook either. All right.
Yes.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. 1-800-529-5465. Once again, give us a call. Do we have social media questions?
Let's go to the social media check-in.
Yeah,
it'd be funny if Kim goes, nope, no questions today. All right, back to you and Brad and Squeeze.
Yep.
By the way, the telephone number, we do have 12 open lines, so if you do call, it's 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Social media queen.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
I'm all right. So what do you think of the bullying situation? I want to get your opinion. You're on the show.
No, because I'm going to give you my opinion, and then you're going to tell me that the only reason I have this opinion is because of who actually signs my paycheck, and that's not fair.
Give your opinion then, because then you're agreeing with me.
And I guess you don't have to give your opinion because she's
Right.
agreeing with you.
Give me your opinion.
No, but I think this video is probably going to cause this kid to end up getting bullied more in school. And B, I think that all of that money could have gone to such a better cause.
Exactly.
Than just this one kid.
Exactly.
I don't agree with any of it because you want to know what? It's a scam, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion.
That is all on the basis that it's a real video.
And by the way, Pauline Williams is chiming in on all of this, and she says, you guys can just sit there looking pretty while we wait for calls. You guys just entertain us. That's what we're doing.
I don't mind.
You know what? I'm not pretty. Brad may be pretty, but I'm not. I'm handsome.
All right. So what are the questions you got?
So Charmaine would like to know, how long does it take for a kid under 21 to come to America if filed for by a citizen?
About a year or less.
Sashi would like to know, this is a whopper of a question. I've been trying to come up with the money to actually file my green card paperwork with a 601 waiver that I need. But I got in trouble last Friday where I got pulled over with 12 pounds of marijuana.
Yeah.
I got charged for that. Plus, my friend had her daughter that she was watching.
So this is the problem, Sachi. When you were trying to come up with money, you needed to come up with a legal way to make money, not to have 12 pounds of marijuana in your car to say, hey, I got to get money to pay for my immigration.
Right.
You need a lawyer, and now your criminal defense lawyer is going to even cost you more than your immigration lawyer. So it's just not good decision making. You know, obviously, you know, where I'm already assuming maybe he didn't know anything was there. Maybe he got into his friend's car. It's possible he had no idea. So I actually assumed when I shouldn't. But it's not looking good for him. He needs a good lawyer. Tell him to call me.
Okay.
12 pounds of marijuana. You're not getting a green card. You're not getting a waiver. You got nothing.
Yeah, that is
right.
Massive amounts. How are you going to hide that in your car?
1-800-LAWLINK. Remember that number.
I remember. Well, there was a movie I remember when I was a little kid. You remember that guy? Gabe Kaplan. He was the Mr. Carter. Remember Mr. Carter? Mr. Carter. So he had one. We had one. Mr. Carter, right?
Yeah, Carter.
Right, Carter.
Yeah.
Carter.
Carter.
Right. It was like Freddie Boom Boom Washington.
Say because.
Horseshack.
Say because.
Because. So he made one movie, this guy, Gabe Kaplan. He fell off the face of I don't even know if he's alive or dead, you know, but he made one movie, this guy. I remember when I was a kid, and he was like a coach of a basketball team, and they were driving down the highway, and they had like 12 pounds of marijuana in the car. The cops are chasing them, and they're like, eat the marijuana, and they're shoving 12 pounds of marijuana in their face, and then and they're like trying to swallow it, and it's the only funny scene in the whole movie, and then all of a sudden the cop drives right past them because he was going after somebody else. So every time I think, I hear, because it was, I always think of that movie because it was 12 pounds of marijuana in the car. Like, eat it.
The same thing happens in the movie Super Troopers, if you guys have
really?
ever seen that.
Yeah, well,
the exact same scenario. They have like mushrooms and marijuana, and they have to eat it all.
And then the cop drives right by. Yeah,
right past
you know what? They make the same movies all the time. I was just talking to somebody yesterday, I was just talking to somebody yesterday that they said Ralph Macchio is making a new Karate Kid. And I said, well, that guy's got to be 60 years old, so he's no longer, can't be the Karate Kid. But let me take a guess. He's now the Karate Kid's coach. He's going to be like the older Mr. Miyagi. I said, I could already write the movie, you know? Just like Sylvester Stallone, after he got too old, couldn't get in the ring anymore. Now he became the coach of the boxer, you know, in Rocky. You know, you can write these movies. Yeah. You don't have to be as smart as Harvey Weinstein to do it.
And then they give these like impassioned speeches that are
like,
don't make the same mistakes that I did.
Right, you're right. You know, actually, you don't have to be. You have to be just a little smarter than Harvey Weinstein and just come up with these stupid formulas and not sexually harass or actually rape women, and you can really, you know, make lots of money producing movies. Right.
It doesn't seem like that tall of an order.
It does not seem like tall of an order. We can write all these movies right here. Me, you, the three of us, and the whole Brad Squad and Team Squeeze. We can write movies all day long.
New direction.
Yes.
Next question here on the Brad and Squeeze Show live at 9, where people are now sharing. And once again, I'll be yelling, but I won't be a bully. I won't undermine anyone. I won't lambaste anyone. I just ask you to share nicely. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
1-800-529-5465.
This is the non-immigration show. This is the first show where we do absolutely nothing about immigration whatsoever.
Very honest, I was like you this morning. I swear I was going to call you like, Brad, I just want to take the day off, man.
I got up.
I've been up since 4.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a fever, and I have a little bit of a cold. I got up to answer everybody's immigration questions, and nobody calls.
I've been up since 4.
They're dropping them in the comments.
Okay,
so
all right, so let's get the comments. Let's go. Rapid fire. Let's go. Rapid fire. Boom. We're going to start getting this show going now. You see this, Squeeze? I'm getting my energy up. Let's go.
Wendy wants to know, would several divorces keep a K-1 from being approved? All divorces are final and legal.
No. I remember years ago, what's her name? Elizabeth Taylor. I think she was married 8 times. Okay, right? Twice to the same guy once. And she was in love all 8 times, apparently. Yeah. Right? People fall in and out of love. You know, love has no
no what?
Love has no rationale. There's no rationality to love. So you can fall in love, you can stay in love forever, and sometimes you can fall in love and fall out of love. There's no rationality to it.
I know a friend of mine, I told him that he should be out of love, and he couldn't help himself for the past few months.
That's right.
You know.
And then you started singing Single Bells to me.
I'm like, dude, enough already. Checkout time's been gone.
Checkout time, right?
It's past checkout time.
Squeeze goes, you see that hotel across the street? And I go, yeah. And he says, it's called, the Four Seasons. He goes, yeah. He goes, you know what they say at 12 o'clock at the Four Seasons? They come and knock on the door and they say, checkout time.
Exactly. And that's been gone. So, what's up?
All right, let's continue.
Next guest. All right. Anyway, let's go.
Let's continue. And by the way, the young lady I'm dating now, it's not. She's going to be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're going to get an angry phone call mid-show.
Yes, I'm going to get an angry phone call mid-show, right? All right. It's all joking. All jokes.
By the way, Brad, you see that hotel across the street called the Holiday Inn?
Right. Natasha, listen, Natasha, all joking. All joking aside, it's all jokes.
Oh, so now it's Natasha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she asked me the other day, she goes, how come you don't mention she said to me the other day, she goes, how come you don't mention my name on the show? I watch you all the time. I said, all right, I'll mention
let's get things in perspective here before we continue the show.
Yes. There's no immigration questions. Call in and entertain. We're entertaining.
Because you know what? Sometimes, some things are best left unsaid. Now you brought up the lady's name on the show.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you saying
that
Natasha is your girlfriend?
I guess I'm saying that, yes.
No, you didn't say it.
I'm saying that.
No, what are you saying?
Natasha is my girlfriend,
yes. No, you stuttered.
No, Natasha is my girlfriend. There you go.
Kim is over there going, no, Squeeze just did not do that.
Yeah, seriously, put him in the hot seat.
You put me in the hot seat. Woo! I want you to know something. I want you to know, if you see the balls of sweat on my head, I swear to God, because I have my temperature is 101 right now.
As long as it's balls of sweat.
It's balls of sweat. All right, let's do immigration. Let's do immigration.
I know Jill must be saying, did I produce a show to have? I didn't produce this show.
Do immigration. All right, we are going to do immigration. Let's go. Let's start running through the immigration questions.
Unique wants to know, after we get married, do we need a lawyer to file our paperwork, or can we do it on our own?
You need a lawyer. A very, very funny lawyer. A lawyer with a lot of comedy in him. That's what you need. Always go to the funny lawyer.
And not a lawyer that's going to tell you checkout time.
No,
all right?
No.
So you need Spar and Bernstein. So the number is
you need to go to a good lawyer.
Yeah, 1-800. No, you need Spar and Bernstein.
Spar and Bernstein.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLIK. Brad, do you know how many people have referred to this law firm?
Yeah. All right, Chanel. I am single. Single bells. Chanel's like, I thought Brad was single.
Let's continue, Kim. Next question.
I don't know what I am.
Stacey Ann.
Yeah.
Stacey Ann wants to know, when someone did their biometric for their N400 in August, how long does it take for an interview?
N400 in August? Oh, it's going to be at least 6-9 months. You're not going to get it till springtime.
Unfortunate.
The interview was, or she filed in August, or the interview was August? I'm still thinking about single bells. I'm sorry.
They did their biometrics.
They did their biometric. Okay, yeah, you're going to be 6-9 months.
Okay. Shine would like to know, can a son that's in the Navy and a U.S. citizen file for his mother and his sister?
Can a son in the Navy file for his mother and his sister? Yes, but the mother's going to come really fast and the sister's going to be here in about 12 years. So the better thing to do is file for the mom. When mom comes, let the mom file for the sister.
For the sister, gotcha. Chelsea would like to know, we're getting a ton of Canada questions lately. I'm a permanent resident of the U.S. Can I use my green card to travel to Canada?
You need a visa, as far as I am aware, to go to Canada unless you are a citizen of the United States of America, or you come from a country that has the visa waiver for Canada. So in other words, the rule for Canada is not that are you a green card holder of the United States, but what is the passport you're using to enter Canada. So if the passport that you are using to enter Canada requires a visa, you need a visa. If the passport to enter Canada does not require a visa, then you don't need a visa. But it has nothing to do on the basis of green card of the United States.
Okay.
And that goes for any country. So, but I will tell you that having a green card in the United States is almost automatic. That I would find it really hard to believe that any country in the world, whether it's Canada, Great Britain, or anything else, would deny you the visa, because everybody in the world, if given the choice, despite the fact that Donald Trump is our president, despite the fact that Harvey Weinstein is still on the streets, despite the fact that global warming is encompassing all of the United States right now, I still think most people, given the choice, would want to live in the United States over other countries. It is still, believe it or not, the land of freedom and opportunity, as hard as it is. And therefore, most countries would give you a visa believing that you would return to the United States and not live there. So to the United States, that's for the United States. That's for the United States of America.
No, but what are you doing?
I was just...
What is that?
I don't know what that is, but it just seems like we're like...
But there's always women that I see do that.
Well, men do it too.
No.
Politicians do it all the time when they win.
Men do this.
That's true.
You don't see a politician go like this.
Are you a politician?
No.
Okay, exactly.
I like this.
Soon you're going to be doing this.
Yeah, that's...
What is it? Jazz fingers? What about that one?
Jazz hands? Jazz hands? You would do great.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Jazz fingers is this.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. All right. 1-800-529-5465. Once again, 93.5 FM listeners and social media listeners, you can actually call with your questions to 1-800-529-5465, or you can place it on the Brad and Squeeze Facebook page, and Kim Moore, our social media queen, will read them off.
What else you got?
Justina would like to know, can a U.S. citizen file for a DACA person, and how long is that going to take?
What is the U.S. citizen relationship to the DACA person?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. Hopefully she has a good answer to that, and then I can answer her question.
Kanoy wants to know, do I have to file 2 separate I-130s for a waiver? Right?
What? 2 I-130s for a waiver? No, you file 1 I-130 and you file a waiver application for each waiver you need.
Okay. Wyclef wants to know, can you travel with advanced parole if F1 status is expired?
Yes. And we will see you at Shaggy and Friends, Wyclef.
That's true.
Yes, he's going to be there.
Tell him I don't like how
he's going to be there. He's going to be there at Shaggy and Friends, Wyclef.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the same Wyclef, but...
That Wyclef is a different Wyclef.
Different Wyclef, I think. I don't know.
Keedy wants to know,
All right, Brad.
can a U.S. citizen married to a family member file for papers?
Can a U.S. citizen married to a family member file for a paper? That is the question. Can a U.S. citizen married to a family member file a paper? The answer is, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
All right, so can we stop for a second?
Yes.
I need 120 seconds, Kim.
Yes.
Can you give me that?
Yes.
Brad,
I can give you 120
Can you give me 120 seconds?
Take it away.
Can you give me back my show for just 2 minutes?
Take it away.
And then you can take back my show.
Take it away. All right, cameraman, go right on Squeeze, give a close-up to Squeeze, and then we're going to come right back.
All right, I'm going to be very serious. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done this for just about 20 years where we helped and still helping a lot of people where immigration and a whole lot more is concerned. This is a full-service law firm. But more importantly, what I want to speak with people about, we have, well, not me. It's not my money. Brad, well, I guess sweat equity on my side. But the law firm here and Brad, they have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in building one of the most professional studios I've ever seen in my life that I've been a part of. And we are here building this platform to help millions of people. Now, we're on Facebook Live, which in my opinion is the most powerful live platform there is. And I want every single person right now to do me a favor. You can do Brad a favor too, or do the world a favor. I'd like for you, if you're listening on the radio, ultimately just log in, get a Facebook account and start sharing. If you're actually on Facebook right now, I would like each of you to actually find 20 people that are friends of yours. 20 people. I'm quite sure every one of us have more than 20 friends if we're on Facebook. All right? And I'd like for you to share the link right now on each of those friends of yours page right now. I'm asking you to do that. So share it on your own timeline. Go find 20 of your friends and just share it on their page. Also, if you're a part of groups, share the link in the groups also. All right? We want to build up this great show. I think it's phenomenal. We've got some true professionals working behind the scenes in making sure that Brad and I do the right thing and answering your questions and helping people in the capacity, yes, of immigration, yes, personal injury, yes, criminal defense, yes, family law, and yes, tax law. And there goes my 120 seconds. Let's prove to Brad and the team that we can have over 100 shares every single show. I've already shared to over 20 people, and I want everyone else to share to just 20 people. That's all I'm asking for.
Squeeze.
I just need people to share to 20 people. Give me 20 people.
Fabulous.
And we'll give you more than the world.
Wow.
All right?
I want you to know something.
Like
talking about getting us back in our lanes, David Squeeze Annakie showing some semblance of sanity here
every
today.
Single person that's here, if they share on 20 pages, we're golden.
All right, so let's go quickly through rapid fire, and we have a whole bunch of people on immigration calls. Let's get this done here, Kim. Let's go.
Okay. Jason wants to know, my work permit has expired and so has my driver's license. I'm still awaiting an interview and also in court proceedings, which my lawyer keeps continuing because USCIS has not made any contact. What should I do as it relates to my work permit
Your
and
court
driver's
case is a criminal case? If you're criminal, you got to resolve your criminal case before... You got to resolve your criminal case before immigration's going to get involved. So give us a call. Let's figure out what this criminal case is. Let's figure out why your criminal defense attorney is not resolving it, why he's adjourning. I don't know what's going on, but the criminal case got to be resolved first. Something's up. Continue.
So
okay. I think that was the last one we had.
Let's go to the phone lines.
Okay, Jeff Bossy says, I'm putting it on my timeline, but if I individually share it to person, they're going to come back at me and say, what do you think you're doing? So fine, put it on your timeline. Thank you very much, Jeff Bossy. All right, so let's go to, thank you very much.
Thanks, you guys.
We gave Social Media Queen half the show today. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Lots of FaceTime for social media queen. All right, let's go to Sunny in Queens, New York for an immigration question.
Hey.
Sunny?
Hey, Brad.
Hey, what's up?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, sir.
All right. My question for you, someone who's been in this country for they came here when they were 17, and they've been here for 18 years now, so they're like in the 30s, 34, 35. They want to know if they could file for a working permit.
Just being here in the United States for a long period of time doesn't entitle you to apply for a work permit. All right, that would be some sort of amnesty if you've been here for, the only amnesty that exists right now is if you were living in the United States prior to 1972. It's an old amnesty that is still on the books. So if you have been here 35 years, is that what 72 is? 72 would be 40.
More than that.
45 years. Yeah. If you've been here for more than 45 years, yes, you get a green card. It's called registry. Short of that, there is no other form of amnesty that you've been here for a long period of time, you get a green card. Now, there are immigration consultants, there are immigration lawyers out there that say, hey, by the way, because people have come to me, I heard, if you've been here for more than 10 years, you can get a green card. And that would be putting you in deportation and applying for something called cancellation of removal and showing that you have an extreme and unusual hardship to your family members if you were deported.
So you're saying
I would not suggest putting people in deportation.
I was about to say, so you're saying people can go into deportation hoping that they don't
get deported and they win a green card. But I wouldn't suggest that as the first option. The only time you ever do that is when it is so certain, such a level of certainty that there is no way in the world anybody would deport you because your hardship to your children is so great. I'm making up a story. Like, God forbid your child has cancer and the country that you would get deported to has no treatment for cancer. And now if you get deported, this child who is a U.S. citizen who's going through cancer treatment has nobody to raise him or her here. So the choice is the child becomes a foster kid going through cancer treatment without a parent, or you take the child back to your home country and the child dies. Those are the type of things where, God forbid, you say, okay, well, there's no way in the world that would any judge would ever deport you in those situations. But anything short of that, you don't take your chances.
Gotcha, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right, but if you need help, hold on. Let's see what other options you have. That doesn't mean there's no options. All right. Let's go to Vanessa in Queens. Vanessa.
Hi, good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
Happy holiday.
Happy
holidays to you, Vanessa, and thanks for reminding
my
us.
question is it normal for immigration to change your date of the interview?
Sometimes they oversubscribe. Sometimes officers end up calling in sick or taking a vacation at the last second. They don't have people to interview you. So most of the time, that's the reason. It's just a scheduling conflict. Sometimes it's because something popped up in your background and they want to investigate it. So if you feel that maybe there's something in your background that they would be investigating, by all means, you should be concerned. If you know in your heart of hearts there's nothing in my background that they would be investigating, then it's just a scheduling issue.
Okay, thank you, and I enjoy you guys' show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What do you like? What do you enjoy about the show?
Everything.
Everything.
I enjoy you guys fighting.
Yes.
I enjoy the advice you guys give.
Yes. I'm mad at him. I'm not giving him a high five right now. I know, because I'm annoyed with you right now. Why would I do that?
I like the part with fighting.
Yeah, I'm actually mad at him right now. So why would I give? He wanted to give me like all right, I'll do it. All right, I'll give him a fist bump.
Keep your fist, man.
Keep your fist to yourself, right? All right. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, darling.
All right, let's go to Kian, Squeeze. Kian in Brooklyn.
Kian in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
what's up?
Good morning, Squeeze.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
I have a question for Brad, right? I have a brother, he got deported, right? My grandmother had originally filed for us, and when we came up with our mom, but my mother wanted to refile for him. They gave him a 10-year ban. She wanted to know if he could start it now. He's been deported since 2010.
Why did he get deported again? Tell me why.
Oh, it's not on the aggravated. I think it's 3 misdemeanors. Why they deported him?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She can start now because by the time he's over 21, by the time his appointment comes around, it'll be more than 10 years. So it's not going to be. he still needs waivers at the end of the case. He still will need waivers at the end of the case, but it's not 10 years, you can't file an I-130 for 10 years, it's you can't show up at the embassy for 10 years. So by the time the I-130 gets approved and by the time he gets the visa appointment, it's going to be well beyond the 10 years. But he will need waivers as well. Okay? But we can help.
Okay, and it's not going to have any effect on him and his kids coming with him, right?
If he gets through, his kids get through. But certainly getting deported with 3 misdemeanors has an effect on your immigration case. You need waivers.
Need waivers.
Okay.
All right, but hold on one second.
All right.
Hold on one second.
All right, thanks.
All right, hold on one second. He needs
1-800-529-5465. The Brad and Squeeze Show with 7 minutes to go. Let's get some more shares in there. And once again, we go until the top of the hour. And do remember, of course, ladies and gentlemen, 1-800-529-5465. The same number you're calling, that is the same number for the law firm. So make sure whenever you have any run-in with the law, they've got good attorneys here. And of course, I support and profess for this company here.
By the way, Jill came. We got to talk about USA Credit Squeeze. And by the way, Jill came up with a segment idea that all the Brad squad who wants to shave me, she wanted to bring in a barber chair, have me sit, lie down in the barber chair, and answer questions while getting shaved. I don't know if that's really.
You want to have someone with a razor at your throat?
Yeah, while answering immigration questions? What if they don't like the answer?
Seriously speaking, I don't have the barbers use a razor on me. I just don't like the idea of anyone having a blade at my throat.
I'm just laughing at the things. Candy's like, his face is bothering me. All right, I'm going to shave tomorrow.
Sounds personal.
I am going to shave tomorrow.
Anyway, but let's get the rest of the questions out of the way, because that's very important.
Okay, fine.
I mean, we can talk about USACreditRepayInc.com later.
All right. All right. Let's go to Mark in Queens.
Hello?
Mark.
Yes. Hello.
Yes. Good morning, Brad.
Yeah. What's up?
I was filing for my mom. I got the approved letter almost a month ago. I'm just wondering what should I expect next and how long it would take.
Where's your mom?
Jamaica.
All right, you should be getting a packet 3 from the National Visa Center for the biographic data forms and everything. Did you get that yet?
Huh?
You should be getting a package of information from the National Visa Center to start the processing for your mom at the U.S. Embassy. Did you get that yet?
No.
Okay, that should be coming, and that's the biographic data forms, pay the fees, the affidavits of support. If you don't get that within 6 weeks of the approval of the I-130, give me a call.
Okay, because they told me 1 month. Today make 1 month.
Yeah, it's usually a month. I'm telling you 6 weeks just because it's the holiday season. So after 6 weeks, if you don't get anything, give me a call.
Okay,
all right? You're welcome. All
right. 1-800-529-5465 with 5 minutes to go. 1-800-LAWLINK. How many more calls you got over there, Brad?
We got 2 more.
All right, let's take the 2 calls here and conclude the show and come back at noon with more. Thanks for the shares. 1-800-LAWLINK.
Conroy in Miami.
You
know what I read about Miami? There's a guy who just put up his penthouse in Miami, and he's only accepting Bitcoin. Squeeze. And if anybody who was listening to the show bought Bitcoin 24 months ago, they would be a millionaire today.
Yep.
But missed the boat. All right, Conroy, what's up?
Yeah, morning, Brad.
Morning.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
My friend, he went to the interview in Jamaica at the embassy, and they turned him down because he got marijuana in his system.
Right.
They told him to apply back in 1 year time.
Correct.
So what's the next step for him? He got to do the medical, send it in, and wait for them to
He's got to
reply?
do the medical again. Yes, and then they're going to take his blood again, and if he's smart, he will have no marijuana in his system. And if he's extraordinarily smart, he will not smoke marijuana in the next 12 months. So when they ask him at his interview, have you smoked marijuana in the last 12 months, he will be able to honestly answer the question no. And then he will get his green card.
But the 12 month, we're in the 12th month right now.
You're at the 12-month mark now, then you need to contact us so we can contact the embassy. The embassy's not going to call you and say, okay, you're at the 12-month mark. You got to be proactive and do it, and you may want the help of a lawyer.
Okay, thank you, Brad.
All right, hold on one second. All right, and you're very welcome, by the way, Conroy. We just have about a minute and a half, and I want to get to Amy in Batesville, Arkansas. Amy.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
My fiance has started his immunizations in the UK because we're going to be doing the K1 very soon.
Great.
But they have ran out of several of the ones that are on the list that he's going to have. Is there anything that we can do? Is there a waiver that we can try to get so that he
run
can...
out, the entire United Kingdom does not have a vaccination?
The hepatitis is what they're running very low on.
There in the entire United Kingdom, there is no vaccination for hepatitis?
That's what they're telling him. That it could be a very long time before they've got it to where he can actually have it.
I find that beyond hard to believe. But what did he get tested for hepatitis? And he doesn't have it, I assume, right?
No, he doesn't have it. But we pulled up the list of the immunizations that they were asking that he had, and that was on it.
Yeah, I think if he gets tested and he doesn't have hepatitis, I think that would be more than sufficient.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think he has to have the actual vaccination, especially if it doesn't exist. They would only stop him if he actually has hepatitis.
Okay.
All right, so I think he'll be okay. But I find it really hard to believe that the entire United Kingdom, there's no hepatitis vaccination. That's just crazy.
That's what his doctor is telling him.
There's a run on hepatitis vaccinations in the UK. Who knew? All right, but I think as long as he doesn't have hepatitis, he's fine. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Good luck.
Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. A very weird edition of it.
Yes, ends with hepatitis in the UK. We're out of here. We'll be back at 12. Strange, snowy day.
Very. Yes. And don't forget, check out our partner, USACreditRepairInc.com. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.